Okay, welcome to the Black Financial Channel. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins, and I want to give you a quick update on what's going on in the stock market, what's happening in the world, and I got some good news and some bad news. So brace yourself. I got good news and bad news about the stock market. The good news is that the big dip that took place this morning, the big drop that I talked to you guys about on the Black Financial Channel, that big massive drop that started at about 400 to 500 points that actually continued to be, I think, over 700 point drop on the Dow, it's gone. It completely disappeared. It literally this morning, the stock market just, you just know. I mean, it happens. It's gonna happen. The market goes up and down on a daily basis. There was a big plummet. The futures market tells you in advance what the stock market's going to do the next day, and you saw the decline. Okay, fine. So I'm going through the day thinking, okay, we're gonna, it's gonna be a rough day. Big deal. We'll lose some money. Okay, you lose some, you win some. It's who cares, right? And all of a sudden, the whole decline drops. So the good news is that that whole decline has disappeared. It's no longer there. If you lost money this morning, you got the money back today. If you bought stocks because you thought they were cheap, you made money in a day, right? Congratulations. Don't get too comfortable though, because it can all disappear in a second. The bad news is that despite the fact that that whole drop just disappeared, I don't know. I have no idea why this happened. I don't know. I've been looking for information. Usually the market moves based on information, some sort of announcement. A company releases their earnings report. There's an economic indicator that's released. Somebody downgrades an important company. And I'm looking through, I'm trying to research this, and I have found nothing to explain why that loss disappeared. So on one hand, it's great that it's gone. On the other hand, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell's going on, like what happened. Obviously, the big issue with the market is this whole thing with that damn virus and this whole idea of a second wave and what that's going to look like, stuff like that. I've told you guys, I don't worry about it because we know how the movie's going to end. We know that they are going to get it under control. We know that they are going to come out with a vaccine. We know that that eventually the vaccine will be released, and that's going to lead to upward momentum in the market, most likely. We also know that the government is not shutting down the economy anymore. That's an important development as well. So they've decided, wait, we can't walk and chew gum at the same time. People can have their jobs, and we can control the virus, right? We don't have to make a choice. That's good. That's a good thing too. That's what I always wanted. Thank God, they're listening to common sense. The third piece of information you may want to be aware of is White House economic advisor Larry Kudlow just announced that $700 or $600 a week payment for unemployment, it's gonna end about mid-July. You probably know, but in case you don't know, if you don't know, now you know, right? And what's interesting is that there's a debate over that $600 a week because they're arguing that perhaps it's a disincentive for people to work. That, if you're making more money staying at home than you were working, why not just stay at home? Personally, I say do what's best for you, do what works for you. So that's pretty much what's going on in the market. I wanted to give you guys a quick update. I'll keep you updated. I'm going to keep looking around and trying to figure out what's going on. What's the news and the information that led to because 700 points is not a tiny move. I don't know if there are a lot of informationless moves of that magnitude. So I'm really curious to see what might be happening there. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Black Financial Channel, theblackfinancialchannel.com. Follow the Black Financial Channel on Instagram. Keep up with your wealth. In the middle of all the protests, in the middle of all the craziness, black wealth is what drives everything. Black wealth, black wealth, black wealth. Type black wealth in the chat if you get what I'm saying. Black wealth, black wealth, black wealth. We have to focus on building wealth in our community in order for us to ever have any real power. Voting will give you some power, but that doesn't mean much if you don't have an economic base to support your community. Okay, guys? So I'm out of here, guys. One more thing I wanted to mention, too, is if you want to hang out with us in the masterclass, we meet on Wednesday. So feel free to join us. All the recordings are available. You can go to drboycemasterclass.com. We got about another week in the masterclass, but all the recordings are there. So you can feel free to go to drboycemasterclass.com. And also, in a few more days, we're doing another Black Movie Night. I'm going to break down the next Malcolm X speech, which is the House Negro, Field Negro, because I think that we need to lean toward the ancestors to get some good economic advice, and also lean toward the elders, the Dr. Claude Andersons, to really understand how to move forward so you can translate some of this goodwill you've been getting from white folks for the last couple of weeks into something real and something tangible. How much is the class? I think the master class is $4.99 or something like that. And if that doesn't work for you, that's okay. There are some other things you can do at the Black Business School. We've got a lot of options, a lot of things that you can do. And if you don't feel that you're getting at least 3 or 4 times more value from joining the class than it costs you, than the investment to be a part of it, then just let us know. We give you your money back. We don't want anybody's money if they don't love us, and if they don't feel that the investment was worth far more than what they actually gave. Okay, guys? So I'm out of here. Have a good day. Hit the thumbs up button on your way out, and I will see you soon. Love you. Peace.